Welcome back everyone. Today we're going to be taking a look at one of my 2 Chinese elms that I have. Just cutting back, ready for spring, ready for the bud push. So a quick little rotate of the tree there. So there are some older issues on this tree as well, some older cuts. Now this one I didn't actually do, this is when it's being grown. So we're just going to clean some of these up now that I actually have my concave cutters. Do love a new tool, and these are very sharp, and yeah, I like them. I've actually been looking for a smaller pair as well, but you know, being the channel that it is, I'm trying to find them quite cheaply. You know, I usually buy them on like Amazon. I don't really go to, there's no shops around me to be buying this kind of stuff, so just buy them off of Amazon. But I am trying to slowly replace my I wouldn't even know what they're called. They've like got black coating on most of the tools. Trying to replace them with stainless steel, just because I think stainless steel will last longer. Really easy to clean. One of them situations. So just dealing with an old wound there, which I'm going to be sealing straight away just because of the size of it. So a new method for me, anyway. Coming back in with a Stanley blade, just to clean that cut up a little bit more. So the concave cutters do a good job of obviously making it concave. That's the whole point of it. Just to promote better healing. But I watch Bonsai Mariah quite a lot, and I know it's Ryan always does this, just to make that cut nice and flush, and just so you've got some straight areas for it to heal over there. I've noticed that some of the older cuts that I've done on some of my trees are not great because of the techniques I was using, and although they're healing, they're not healing brilliantly. So I'm trying to focus on the healing wound factor of bonsai at the minute. Just trying to hone the skills, really. You know, there's always something more we can be doing. So this is essentially a B&Q buy. My first Chinese elm is the other one, which is actually a video coming soon as well, because I kind of done these on the same night, but obviously I wanted to split the video up. Didn't want to have a 30-40 minute video on just Chinese elm. But yes, this is actually the second one I bought from B&Q. Just because I really like the trunk kind of shape, and usually I only buy the ones that have a good base to them, so sometimes you'll get a lot of inverse tape going on in these kind of, you know, box store bought trees. So yeah, I'll only pick up the right one. I really enjoy Chinese elms, so one day I will be looking at getting a even more mature one, bigger one. I just think they're great for bonsai. So yeah, just cutting back on this one, trying to get it back into shape. So as you can probably see, I've got some wire scars on some of the branches, and this branch was kind of grown brand new, so this was just a shoot last year, and I kind of grew that in to fill that void in that right hand side. Now this isn't actually the potting angle of this tree that I want. It's a little bit too S-shaped, as most of them are when you buy them from B&Q, right? But later on in the video you will see the kind of potting angle I want it to be at. With that in mind, all I'm really doing here is just eradicating any branches that are growing inside. Too much inside the tree, crossing branches. Cutting back for biopurification, you know, 2 branches out of 1. And then just cutting all the other branches back to about 2 or 3 leaves, depending on which angle I want to go from there. Because I'm not a big fan of wiring every single branch. I do like the clip and grow method a little bit. But obviously to add age, you do, in my eye, still need wire. Or you can wait 30 years of clip and grow. I like to do a bit of both, but yeah. So there's just some branches here which are growing in the wrong place, or I'm directional pruning as well, and for anyone who doesn't know, that would be if you have sets of leaves. Luckily Chinese elm kind of grows one leaf to the left, one leaf to the right, one leaf to the left. So you can cut back to either one of them. So if you want to push the branch to the right, you cut back to the leaf that's growing out on the right hand side, and it'll push a new branch from there. So quite simple in terms of Chinese elm. They're very easy, and they like being cut back as well. I find whenever you prune a Chinese elm, they kind of bounce back from it straight away. This tree could probably do with a repot this year, because it's been stuck in that same pot for I don't know how long in B&Q, but a year for me. And Chinese elms for me grow very quickly, and their roots, fill the pot very quickly. With that being said, I'm still after trying to thicken these lower branches that I've got. It's hard sometimes to balance it right, because I want to reduce leaf size. I want it to start getting a bit more finer with the twigging, because the trunk is about the size that I want it to be at. It's only going to be like a small shohin or a large marmee sized tree. Won't be much bigger than what it is now, really. But it's a balance. So obviously I want finer twigging, but if I put it in a bonsai pot, which is what I've done with my other Chinese elm, I then realised how much that slows down kind of trunk thickness growth, and the kind of growth you can get on the lower branches. So I think on my other Chinese elm, I'm actually going to be repotting that into a bigger pot and letting it grow out for a year or two, just to gain some size and build more branches off of that. So yeah, with this one, I'm just going to leave it in this pot probably for another year, and then next year I'll come to repot it, seeing if those branches thicken up enough. So this is the actual angle that I'm going to be potting out. Bit more of like a slanting kind of style, I suppose. I just don't want every tree to look the same. So yeah, a bit of a different style there. Yeah, and then I will be, hopefully in 2 years, putting this into an actual container and growing it on as a bonsai from there. So for me, this and there's a damaged cam there. Not too much taken off, not many cuttings, and some final glamour shots. Don't forget, as always, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and a subscribe, and turn on them bell notifications for future videos.